Hey there, it's been a while since I've made any videos. I've been busy not doing as much traveling and just doing general life stuff, not so interesting, but was encouraged to make some more, so here we go. I'm back in Kansas, back in Wichita, and I miss a little bit of Ukraine and Russia, so we're going to make one of my favorite drinks. It's called Hrenovucha. It's horseradish vodka. It doesn't sound very good, but believe me, it's amazing. So I made this before here in Kansas to try it out, see how it worked, and this is the best recipe I come up with. Today I'm going to make a double batch, so we'll see how it goes. So what we need here, typically we would use real horseradish root. I don't have any. What we have is this pureed horseradish stuff that comes in a jar. It's from Hrenovucha. It says extra hot on it. You buy it for like $1.50 at Walmart. I have a 1.75 of Horseradish. This is real Ukrainian vodka. Not the best they make, but pretty damn good as far as you can get it here in the States. Then we got honey and mustard. You also typically would use a little bit of lemon in this. I don't have any. I'm not gonna. We'll see how it turns out this time. So here's the recipe. You're going to have a 1.75 of vodka. I poured, I don't know, maybe half of it in here, maybe a little bit more, in this big mixing glass. And you're going to have to do this because otherwise it's almost impossible. So you pour it in here, then we're going to take 6 tablespoons of this horseradish. Oh, no, not tablespoons, teaspoons, not tablespoons, of this horseradish puree, and you dump in there. So this, at 6, that's a normal batch. That's what I normally make. I did say I'm making a double batch here, so we're going to go for 12. So after, I just added more here. After you do the horseradish, we're going to do honey next. I think I'm going to try a little bit more honey this time. It's a double batch, so I'm going to go ahead and go with the single batch. I should use 1 teaspoon of honey. Instead of doubling it, I'm going to go ahead and triple it because I think the honey will make it good, and I'm going to add a whole tablespoon of honey to this. So we got the honey added now. Next thing we're going to add is mustard. So the mustard in a normal batch is 1 teaspoon. We're doing a double batch, so we're going to do 2 on this. And I'm using this honey Dijon mustard just because it's what I got. You can use what you want, go from there. So after you have that mixed up, or in here, you mix it up, you just start mixing. You're going to get it as mixed up as you can in here. I'm going to add a little bit more vodka so it dilutes out better. So once you got it pretty well mixed, you take, this is a tricky part, I'm going to put this in a bowl here. I got an empty apple juice bottle here. I cleaned it out, and you put it in here, and now you're going to pour this mixture, concoction of vodka that you got into this bottle. I do this because it's going to be a whole lot easier than pouring it back into that small bottle there. Plus this thing has some kind of a little backflow preventer. So you pour this in here. And now you're going to have a whole bunch of residue on the bottom from this horseradish puree. And you want all that in there. Get it all in there if you can. What I'm going to do now is pour the rest of the vodka in here. There's still some residue on the bottom of this mixing bowl that I got here. And by pouring the rest of this in here, I can easier get it out and get it in my jug here. So you go ahead. Still got a little bit left in there. Get a spoon and spoon that in. Sometimes I saw this in Ukraine. They would put fresh black pepper in there, not ground, but you know, the fresh little balls of black pepper. My recipe that I have doesn't call for that, but it's tasty. So now clean off the bottle, what little bit spilled. So now what you want to do, that you got it in here, is shake it. Once you get it all good and shook up, the next thing you do is you just put it in a warm, dark place for 4 to 5 days and just let it set. After 4 or 5 days, you're going to, and every day though, this is the trick, every morning, every evening, you come and you shake this again. Very important. So you do that for 4 or 5 days. After 4 or 5 days, you come in and you're going to pour all this vodka out and you're going to strain it through cheesecloth, whatever you got, to try to get the chunks out. So that way it's more, you know, clean, I guess. You can leave the chunks in and drink it. It ain't going to hurt you, but it's weird texture. So you strain it out. And then what you do after that is you take and you add however much vodka you had in here. If you were making a single batch, that would be 0.75. You add another 0.75 to it, and then you got the perfect vodka. It's amazing. So with my case, I'm going to add another 1.75 liters to this. I'm making a lot. We're gonna have a Super Bowl party. It'll be a good time. Well guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to try to do some more vlogs for you guys. I got some random crap going on around my house. If you like it, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, like, whatever you want to do. Don't matter. Enjoy, and hopefully you make some tasty vodka.